everybody, this here's Big Will, and I have two things we're going to do in this video. The first is going to be an auction slash claim sale announcement because it's really quick and easy. I can do it real fast. And then we're going to get into a turnaround time update because guess what? It got worse. Yes, they have gotten even worse. So I guess first things first, we should say hello to the chat. It's going to be a real quick hello. I got two people in here that have commented. We got John. Hey, John, how you doing? Oh, look at that. I'm hiding with John. And then we have Tina trying to be sneaky. And so, yeah, let's go. Okay, auction, claim sale. I will be doing a preview video. And by the way, the auction itself and the preview video, all that will be shot in the other room with my Ross wall behind me. So it'll look a lot better than this mess right here. But anyway, we're going to do a preview video. And the way I do a preview video is I will show you everything I have planned going up as a claim or as an auction item in the exact order that it will appear on the actual auction claim sale. So you don't have to worry about, where you're at. If you miss something, you see the preview, you're in the auction, you know exactly where I'm at, what's coming up, and what order it's coming up. And they'll be really simple. I'll also explain the rules in that preview video of how I run my auctions, because guess what? I do it fast because nobody has time to wait around for hours and hours just to, sell a few books. So that will be probably the weekend of Veterans Day. I don't want to give you a more exact day and time, but it will be around Veterans Day or the weekend of Veterans Day. That's when the preview video will drop. The actual auction itself will be after Thanksgiving. And it's going to be most likely a Sunday afternoon or like Cyber Monday kind of deal. And just a quick thing I want to say about my auctions is I do it fast. I don't make you wait. There's no boring 27-minute clock or anything like that. We do it in 2 minutes. Boom, we're done. I'm not going to name the auction, but I was watching one of the other auctions that the other guys do, and I clocked it was 32 minutes when they started the auction. That's how much time had passed since they hit live. 32 minutes before the auction actually started. And one person, by the time they held up the book and then a winner was declared and they put the book down, it was 11 and a half minutes. Yeah. My auction, every item should go between an average of 3 and 5 minutes. That's how long it'll take. That should be the average. So I go by very quick. But enough of that. We'll have a whole video with that. Now we're going to say hello to Discovery Bay Comics. And by the way, if any of you guys that I know are interested, I have the link at the top in the chat. You can click on it and join me if you'd like. And then we have Captain Comics, Comics on the Edge, Gray Man. What's going on, everybody? So that's the auction claim sale announcement. Now we're going to get into the turnaround times. The turnaround times. They're so bad. First off, we're going to start with CBCS, and I'm going to bring this full screen. So as you can see, they actually have not changed since the last time I covered the turnaround time and gave an update. They are still currently modern is 22 weeks. And by the way, 26 weeks is half a year. So they're almost at 6 months. So modern's 22 weeks. Then we have the expanded, which is basically the same as modern, but older stuff at 22 weeks. And then their 2-day modern, that's the last one I'll read. They have on here 4 to 5 weeks, but I can tell you from experience, about a week and a half ago, they got something from me as a 2-day modern, and it's already being shipped back to me now. It's in the FedEx has it now, and it's in the process. So that's like a week and a half. So it may take 5 weeks. It may take less. I don't know. That one's a weird one, but I can tell you it has taken every bit of the 22 weeks for the modern and expanded. And Lord help you if you also had pressing. I had one that did pressing. I did it in May, and it's just now being pressed. So that's how long it's taking. So good luck to you out there. Now, we are going to look at the CGC page. This is the one that's actually done a lot of changing, not for the better. I don't know if you guys remember, but my last update, I believe I had CGC modern tier at about 105 business days. Well, guess what? Yep, it got worse. It is now the modern tier is 131 business days. And about 3 or 4 days ago, when I checked this to do the update, and what made me say, yeah, let's do it, it was because it had already risen from 105 to 126 business days. Now it's already even more than that. So let me do the math for you. 131 business days. How you figure that is you just say 131 divided by 5. So that is 26.2 weeks. That is literally over 6 months just to get grading in the modern tier. And your fast track 71 days. 71 days is 14.2 weeks. Economy is even worse. Basically it's just modern except older books, pre-1975. It's the only real difference. Except the turnaround time. It is 140 business days. So 140 divided by, that is over 6 months. That is 28 weeks. But yet somehow fast track is even faster. That I don't understand. And I would say the equivalent of the 2-day modern of CBCS for CGC would be the Express. However, the price is way different. But it's at 17 days. But it's also $120. So unless you got a very valuable book, you're probably not going to be using Express. But anyway, yeah, that's how bad it's gotten. And I'm worried. I noticed a lot of people were getting books back really fast, like Discovery Bay got his books, he sent them there, and they got turned around really fast. And people were coming on YouTube and IG saying, hey, I got my books back really fast. Something must be happening at CGC. And then after a while of that, people started calling, say, hey, CGC, what's going on? And then they tell us, okay, we are trying some new processes here in the shop, and we are experimenting on some people's orders, and that's why they're getting them back really fast. Well, that's all well and good, but they didn't mention that beforehand or give us like any kind of schedule or a percentage or anything. They just did it. So I have a feeling that made a lot of people who were holding back do all their orders at once, and that's why it shot up from 105 business days for modern to 131 and added like 4 or 6 weeks. So that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, it's a change, and it's a change for the worst. And for those of you with a magazine, let's just take a look, shall we? Because the magazines, CGC gets all of them because CBCS doesn't even have a magazine slab. So all the magazines are going to CGC. So let's just see this horror of a magazine turnaround time. Let's see here. Magazines. 205 business days for modern. Let's just break out the old calculator, shall we? 205 business days is 41 weeks. Basically, you're giving it to them and you'll see it in a year. That's basically what that means. But check this out. For $50 more, you can get it back in 51 days. That is the standard for magazines. So depending on what your magazine's worth and depending on how fast you want it back, that's actually enough of a time difference to maybe think about spending an extra $50 on your magazine to get it back in 51 days. So your choice is either 41 weeks or 10.2 weeks. So which one do you want, I guess, is what you'll have to think there. But yeah, anyway, that is our turnaround time update. And hey, Big Lion Cat's here. And John said that was basically my expectation, sadly. And that year starts when they unbox the books, not when they arrive at the location. Yes, but if you noticed, they're doing better on the opening of the books. They are opening orders from October 5th now. So basically, they're a month behind on unboxing stuff, which is sad, but it's a lot better than the 3 or 4 months that they were behind a while ago. So that they have gotten better on. I'll give credit where credit's due. But that's basically the video. So chat, unless there's anything you want to add or comment on, I'll probably be ending this thing. And I'll probably just keep my comics at home with me. Thanks. Yeah, well, you're also in England over there, Gray Man. So I would imagine these turnaround times for you are even worse. I would imagine. I don't know what your turnaround times are like over there, but it has to be more. I mean, because shipping overseas. Yeah, my book sat for 2 months and then got opened. Now I'm waiting for the year to pass. Yeah. Anyway, so that is it we have for today. That is your turnaround time update. And it is if you missed it at the very beginning of the video, I tell you when I'm going to be dropping some stuff for my upcoming auction and claim sale, and it's going to be good. You don't want to miss that. So I'll reiterate, the weekend of Veterans Day, a preview video will drop, and then the weekend after Thanksgiving will be when the auction happens. It'll be either a Sunday afternoon, or I might do it on a Monday and do like Cyber Monday, something like that. I haven't thought it through exactly which one I want to do yet. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Please give me a like, subscribe if you're not already, and thanks for watching. So we'll see you guys later.